Hello guys and welcome to another Doctor Who review. In this review we're going to be reviewing Fear Her, the Doctor Who episode, the 11th episode of the second series. So what we're going to do is we're going to read out the plot, take it in turns to read out the plot and then say our opinions on it. So, the TARDIS materialises on the day of the opening ceremony of the 2012 Olympic Games. The neighbourhood is preparing for the passing of the Olympic torchbearer, but the mood has been dampened by the disappearances of several children in the prior week. A council worker named Kel also mentions that cars have been broken down momentarily for the same period. Doctor and Rose investigate and realise that the source of the problems is a solitary 12-year-old girl named Chloe Webber. She has the unique ability to cause people to disappear by drawing them. The Doctor hypnotises Chloe and finds out that she is possessed by a immature Isolus, an alien life form that travels through space with a family of millions. Skip that sentence. The Isolus has also caused Chloe to drag a life-size, exaggerated figure of her late father, who is strongly implied abused Chloe when he was alive.
The Doctor explains that if they can find the Isolus pod and provide it power, the alien will leave Chloe. A frantic Chloe draws the TARDIS and the Doctor, trapping them both in one of her sketches and forcing Rose to try and find the pod herself. She rationalises that the pod is located on the hottest spot on the street and is able to dig it up. Meanwhile, Chloe has caused the entire crowd at the Olympic Stadium to disappear and now set on making everyone in the world disappear. Rose tries to find out how to power the pod and uses visual indications from the Doctor's picture to understand what the pod needs. Heat mixed with emotion. Rose throws the pod towards the Olympic torch, a symbol of hope, courage and love as it passes down the street. The missing children in the crowd at the Olympics reappear, and Rose realises that the drawing Chloe had made of her father will similarly come to life. Rose and Chloe's mother are able to calm Chloe, causing the unseen monster, having fed off of Chloe's emotions and fears, to disappear.
As the torchbearer approaches the Olympic Stadium, he collapses, and the Doctor completes the run and lights the Olympic flame. The heat of the flame and emotion of the crowd power the pod, allowing the Isolus to leave Chloe and return home. The Doctor and Rose walk off to watch the games, and Rose remarks that nothing will ever split them two up. The Doctor becomes uneasy and muses that a storm is approaching. So, overall, I've got to say, I did like the episode. Did you?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah. I mean, some people said they didn't like it, but I did. I found it like a future episode, but close future.
It was.
Yeah, but like a close future episode, if you know what I mean.
But now that episode's really dated because now it's the past episode.
Yeah. So, the girl, Chloe's voice did irritate me a little bit, which was a downside. I mean, I don't want that to offend her if she's watching this. I don't see why she would be watching this, but...
When will irritating someone ever not be a downside? Answer that.
I don't know, but what was her... She was played by Abby Solar...
A girl, just leave it at that.
Okay. So, yeah, I'd give the episode 8 out of 10. I think the plot of it was really good too. What about you?
I'd rate it 9 out of 10. It's a really hated episode upon the fan community, and, I don't really know why. First of all, I think the main part of the episode was comedy, and it was actually quite a funny episode. Some moments were better than others, but my favourite scene has got to be the council axe scene, where Rose gets an axe out of the worker's van and starts breaking his newly made tarmac in with it, and he says, "You just took a council axe from a council van, and now you're digging up a council road. I'm reporting you to the council, lady." I found that scene to be really, really funny, and also the acting was quite good as well. But the acting that I had to complain about was the commentator, the guy that was talking on the Olympics TV, he was the one that said everyone had disappeared and stuff like that. He didn't really have much emotion. He said, "Thousands of people have just gone right in front of my eyes. It's impossible. Not you too, Bob." Things like that. I mean,
Yeah.
not you too, Bob. he just didn't really show much emotion. But I like the concept of, people disappearing if you draw them. And I also like the idea of a wardrobe monster, something closer to a child's home. And, the episode definitely was aimed towards children. And, I found the, actually, no, it wasn't really a main monster, was it? I like that, there wasn't really a villain in this episode. And if there was, you'd consider it to be a child. The Isolist wasn't really doing any harm if you think of it. It just wanted to go home and it didn't have any friends. And, imagine how lonely it must have been, having been separated from over 4 billion siblings. I know I'd go mental after that.
Yeah.
Then again, it'd probably be a bit of peace and quiet for me. I mean, you have 2 sisters. I mean, imagine how you'd be if they were gone. I mean, you'd probably throw a party or something.
Well, some people were expecting, after the episode Live and Monsters, for it to be a much better episode, but lots of people saying it wasn't a better episode.
And one more thing, you know how every episode has a next time at the end of it?
Yeah.
Like a review? Well, a lot of people on the reviews I've read say, if you watch the next time, for this episode, it gives away everything that happens, so there's no suspense or thoughts or anything. That was one of the downsides, but, if you're one of the people like me that turns it off as soon as the actual episode's finished, then you're one of the people that hasn't seen it, so I actually did have a bit of suspense for me.
Huh. But overall, yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I like, yeah, as Whovian134 said, the acting was really, really good, I think, by the Doctor too. I mean, I do miss the Doctor and Rose.
You'd say that anyway. Oh, the Doctor's acting was good. I thought the mother's, Chloe's mother's acting was really good, You could clearly tell she was, distressed, and, she seemed like, like a really worried mother in the way she acted.
Yeah, I liked Cal too. He was, really funny.
I'm reporting you to the council, lady.
Yeah.
I just love that scene.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd rate it 9 out of 10. I don't really know why people are, hating on it so much. And I guess I'm in the minority there because I also love Love and Monsters, so, I guess I'm...
Yeah, I love Love and Monsters. I don't know why, but I just do.
Wow, yeah, you don't know why, but you love it.
No, because lots of people don't like it because it doesn't have the Doctor in, but, I like it.
That's not the reason. That's not the reason they don't like it. A lot of people are actually looking forward to, an episode without the Doctor, see how it went. But, the one thing they hated about it was the monster. But when we do a review on that, we'll go more into that.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's it for the Fair Hair review. Don't forget to comment and subscribe any episode suggestions. We are planning on doing every episode until Series 8 comes out. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Bye.
Bye.